Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up. This a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight the Charlotte Hornets getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors control the tap. Lowry to Van Vliet. From long range, Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Lowry. They work it down to Gasol. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 21, Thaddeus Young.
Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc.
Nicola Batum. That's his first personal.
OG Anunoby. He's going to get 3 shots here. Not the best career mark, 62%. And hits the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming. Charlotte with the basketball.
I got ball. Hands up. You got him.
For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Gasol. 4-3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
So Lowry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Five to shoot for Toronto. Trying to cash in. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
That's what happens when you don't force shots. They were patient. They used almost the entire shot clock. And at the end, they got a wide open look.
Pascal Siakam. Tips it. Couldn't keep it in. Off Malik Monk. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Good work to step in front. The pass taken away to Batum.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Young. Nikola Batum. 3 for 4. Good start.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Lowry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lowry. Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Hornets have the basketball. To Young. Marc Gasol with the block. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Has a chance. Off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Young. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense. Fires the 3. Misfires. It's no good. Pascal Siakam. To Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, he missed his first 3 shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a 3.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
To Young. That pass taken away by Toronto. Fires the 3 and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Lowry. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
From long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
To Miles Bridges. Won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lowry to Alec Burks. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Pascal Siakam. To Lowry. Pascal Siakam. Oh, had him going there for a second. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks down the three-pointer.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. And finishes strong.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Hornets right now in possession.
I got ball.
Marc Gasol swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Marc Gasol, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Parker to the basket, but a shot misses. To Stevenson. Goes to the right side. Pascal Siakam. Doesn't get the bounce. Stevenson. To Lowry. For three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Lowry to Stevenson. Goes to the left side. Lowry. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Charlotte basketball. Parker. The drive, right to the basket. Pascal Siakam rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Marvin Williams. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Parker with it. Down a bundle. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Marvin Williams has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto has the basketball. The screen sets him up for 2.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Parker into the front court. His guys down big. Marc Gasol with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Terrific vision. Marc Gasol, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The defense is doing such a good job of really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Parker with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Miles Bridges. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You've had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Pascal Siakam sends it away. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And scores. Strong take.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now 5 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Parker with it. He'll run the offense. To Young. Trying to cash in. Shot by Parker. No good. To Alec Burks. Gasol. Hornets at the controls of this one. To Parker. Tony Parker. 2 of 4 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for number 43.
Miles Bridges.
Siakam.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Batum to Parker. Pascal Siakam sends it away. Count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Powell to Lowry. Five on the shot clock. Short jumper misses. Stevenson to Powell. Five to shoot for Toronto. Has a chance. Hernan Gomez with the rebound. Down to Young, to Nick Batum. Nikola Batum, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
The assist from number 21.
Toronto with the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Match up, baby.
Taken by the Raptors.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Pascal Siakam. Powell to Lowry. "24-second violation." Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Charlotte Hornets, number 42.
Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Lowry smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
4-3. Won't go down. Straight on look to Lowry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Pulled down by Batum. To Parker. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Short jumper stays out. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Charlotte with the basketball. Kyle Lowry pins it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 23.
Young. Marc Gasol tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
With the interception. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jet.
A simple touch foul.
Stevenson, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Passed it off and throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Van Vliet. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits a second free throw.
Number 2, Martin Williams.
Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
OG Anunoby with a chance at a 4-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. You can count that one. 4-point play. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Has a look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Pascal Siakam with the block.
Just erasing mistake. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Van Vliet. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throws good to cap off the 3-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. To Lowry. Alec Burks. To Lowry. from long range. That no good, off the mark. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. Great pass to set it up. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lowry. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Off Malik Monk. New blood coming in for both sides. Pascal Siakam. Download Gasol. Pascal Siakam. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Stevenson. Lets it fly from long range. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. To Young. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Stevenson. Great feed. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Hornets have the basketball. Marc Gasol swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. To Young. Finish that. Lowry with it. His guys holding the big lead. Pascal Siakam. Trying to cash in. Shot by Anunoby, no good. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando. And
the Raptors entered halftime with a solid lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they could keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Hornets have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors are using defense to create offense, and it's coming off blocks and steals. They're putting in work on both ends of the court.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Hornets right now in possession.
I got ball. I got some for him.
Big finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Lowry. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Marc Gasol. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
For 3, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Batum. Driving right to the basket. Marc Gasol rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. To Lowry. Not that time. Charlotte basketball.
I'm here. I got ball.
Knocked loose. Batum. Nobody even close to him. Nick Batum strikes with the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Gasol. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. To Gasol. Fred Van Vliet. 4-3. And a putback slam.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Young. Batum to Young. Thaddeus Young. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Gets it in the left corner. Pascal Siakam. To Gasol. to the basket and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Nick Batum. That'll get out off the Raptors. Time to shuffle things up. Young. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want.
Watch that cutter. Screen coming.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Charlotte with the basketball. To Batum.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nick Batum at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Pascal Siakam. To Gasol. Stevenson. To Gasol. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Marc Gasol. He's now 5 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam. Has a look. It's no good. Great defense. To Young. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Thaddeus Young with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Stevenson. To Van Vliet. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Toronto has the basketball. Trying to cash in. Shot by Anunoby, no good. To Young. Batum. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Parker into the front court. His guys down big. Easy path to the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here comes the screen.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Powell to Stevenson. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Hornets have the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
To Miles Bridges. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Miles Bridges at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. To Alec Burks. Parker with it. Down a bundle. To Miles Bridges. Short jumper won't go down. To Stevenson.
Screen coming left.
Shot won't go. Hornets right now in possession.
I got ball. That's me.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Substitution being made in this one. Parker to Miles Bridges. That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. To Parker. Tony Parker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Fires the three. No good. To Stevenson. Alec Burks. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on a three-point shot.
Alec Burks to Stevenson. To Gasol, down low. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Miles Bridges. The pass set it all up.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To Gasol. Stevenson. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Alec Burks.
I got ball.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist snatching it out of the air. Gasol to Stevenson. Gasol. Short jumper misses. Charlotte basketball. Parker. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Goes 2 for 2. Deep left corner. Stevenson. They work it down to Gasol. To Stevenson. Down low Gasol. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. Parker with it. He'll run the offense. Layup goes down. Well done.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Cruises inside for two.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Parker into the front court. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Won't go down. From long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
The drive, right to the basket, right down Broadway, 4-2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Gasol. Alec Burks. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Over to the right side. Deep two there. Won't go. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That won't go. Wesley Johnson pins it. Alec Burks with the slam. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Hornets at the controls of this one. No good and no foul.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Alec Burks for three. Hand in his face. No good for Alec Burks. And a nice finish at the rim.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Alec Burks. To Stevenson. Gasol. To Stevenson. Gasol, good for two. Great footwork once again.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Here comes the screen. To Young. Taken by the Raptors.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Charlotte with the basketball. To Young. Miles Bridges. No, I missed a short one there. Pascal Siakam to Alec Burks. to Gasol. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Marc Gasol tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stevenson. Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Here's a chance from long range. Hits the three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Hornets have the basketball. Driving right to the pass.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Young. Marc Gasol with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Van Vliet. Beyond the arc for three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the slam.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Gasol to Powell. Nothing going here on that drive. Powell to Stevenson. That's out. Last touch by Lance Stevenson. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Hornets right now in possession. Parker. And stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Gasol. To Lowry. Gets it in the left corner. Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second effort. Pascal Siakam. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Picked up. Here we go. From long range. Cleans it up to Gasol. Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Charlotte basketball. Parker to Miles Bridges. OG Anunoby swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To shoot for Toronto. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Parker. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Come on, you're right. Come on, you're right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Great feed. Sets it up. Tough-looking shot. Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Parker with it. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Lowry, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Parker into the front court. His guys down big. To Nick Batum. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nikola Batum. Couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Parker. To Young. Thaddeus Young. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Shot by Anunoby, no good. Parker with it. Looking to make something happen. To Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Charlotte with the basketball. To Batum. Screen coming. Batum. Marc Gasol rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Lowry. Gasol. Goes to the left side. For 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Miles Bridges. And count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Knocked loose. Young. Taken by the Raptors.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Short jumper off the mark.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I don't really care that Fred VanVleet finished 3rd in the voting for 6th Man of the Year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snake. Three seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team to being a guy that sits on their bench to all of a sudden being one of the best players on their squad. That's a story, that's a narrative we need to focus on.
To Lowry. For 3. Missed it. To Lowry. Fred VanVleet. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Short jumper stays out. Offensive rebound. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Lowry. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. 24-second violation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Raptors dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Charlotte Hornets
lost this game long before the final buzzer.
My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. The Hornets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Defense. player of the game.
Marc Gasol seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. For the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood up out your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I